Alright, family, so for breakfast, I'm gonna have these potato wedges. It's about 2.5. That'll be our breakfast. And that's all. You know me, I can eat on the go, so I just get out and sleep. I'm sick of this thing. Hope everybody have a good morning. We're gonna stop at Stanley. That's just gotta go. Oh, break's good. I don't even have my shades with me. I left them in my truck. Now we gotta let this guy go. Stop in Stanley, we gotta get a few gallons of fuel. What happened to my, oh, I ate it. Tweaking over here. The truck wash right over there. Still have that
turn at the first left onto 57th Street Northwest.
That check engine light on about the reduced power and all that, but we know that's just a harness issue. It's something about it's rubbing something under there. It's rubbing something, so that's why that, you know, you see that on there. So
right onto 136th Avenue Northwest.
you know what? I didn't check to make sure my winter front was still on. I'd call it a winter front, some weather front, whatever you want to call it. Because I know I went into the truck shop. I'm regenerating. There's a lot of black, a lot of gray smoke. I'm regenerating. Anytime I got all that smoke coming up out of there like that, I'm regenerating. Especially in the summertime, that joker get it coming out. Y'all can't see it though. Man, I wish I'd have got that on the tape. Let's see. Can y'all see in the mirror? That. And basically a regen, your truck heats up and it gets rid of all that gook, that water, that soot. And before anybody say something, no, I got both hands right here, 1, 2, and I'm not messing with the camera, this, that, and the third. So to all my guys that's just about to come out of get their CDL thinking about it, when you go take your test, remember, use 2 hands on the wheel at all times. At all times, guys. You will fail. Okay? And make sure that you are talking clear. Make sure that they can understand and hear you when you're talking about whatever you're talking about. There's a certain test. What's up, guys? A word from our sponsor, which is me. I'm just here to correct this here video. So there's 3 parts to the test. There's a general knowledge, air brakes, and combination. Now, general knowledge is going to be 50 questions. Air brakes is going to be 25 questions, and your combinations is going to be 25 questions. And yes, you do have to pass all 3 before you can move on. Sorry about that, guys. We got interrupted. I had to get my paperwork and everything. So basically, when you come out of the DMV, you're gonna go over to the CDL area where you got your truck parked and everything, and then that's when they're gonna have you do your inspection of the vehicle. You're gonna tell them what's this and that and the third, what this do. You on the outside, then he might have you come in the inside. That just depends on whoever. Like I said, I had to do it all, and then they're gonna take you on your road. They're gonna make sure you 2 hands on the steering wheel. They're gonna make sure you got, you know what you're doing. You know how to drive. Coming off a ramp, turning signals. They basically is gonna make sure you know how to drive the vehicle. Then you're gonna do some starting and stopping and things like that. Then you're gonna go do general knowledge. Then you're going to be doing some lane changing, turning, like I said, getting on the highway intersections and knowing how to do all that stuff. Parking. Then you're going to go, in North Dakota here, I took mine in Bismarck, so they had this facility right across from the union, the labor union. If you guys probably don't have no idea what I'm talking about. But you go in there, it's a big facility. And that's where you're going to do your parallel parking, your moving up, your back, all your all that type of parking and things like that you're going to do there. Just basically driving. They want to see you back up in a straight line. They want to know if you can parallel park, L park. That's what I did. I did all that, guys. So they may not have you do none of that. All that, they may have you do 1 or 2 things. I'm not saying that they will, but I know they saying depending on the instructor that you have, but I had 2 guys, and was it 2 guys? It was 2 guys that came out when we did the inspection and everything, and then when I got to the part where parking and everything, it was like 3 people. It was a lady and then 2 guys. So but I don't know what they're going to do with you guys. I don't know how y'all state run. But as far as North Dakota, that's what I did. So y'all, hope y'all continue to watch this and let you know what I did, baby. Peace. From what I understand is it's 3 of them. One is just they'll do focus on one area. And then the next, they'll focus on this, that, and the third. But a different area of the truck. I think it's a braking system, and the other one's the engine, and it's something else there's another one, but I had to do it all. Yep, I had to do it all. They gave me the whole thing, and so I hope you guys are not just got it in your mind that you're going to just study for one part of the test, because they can hit you with I'm looking in the mirror, they can hit you they can say, oh, we're going to give them everything, especially if you sound like you're unsure. Always be clear and sure with these instructors, okay? They're going to be like, oh, this guy's he sounds confident, like you know what he's talking about. So he might just give him that. But study all of it, guys. Get everything. Don't just study for one part. You'll be doing yourself a total disservice if you do. Now, when I was taking mine, I studied everything. Mind you, I failed my first time. There was 3 parts of the test. I think it was 3 parts. Yeah, it was 3 parts. And I couldn't get past the general knowledge. So I failed the general knowledge like twice. And then I failed, I can't remember what the second part was. Oh man, forgive me guys. I failed that one. And then I went on the next time. And that's when I passed. And that's when I did my schedule for a road test. And I got that the first try. I was practicing non-stop and how I was going to deliver everything and say everything. I was practicing it, and I almost forgot some things. But by me freestyling, that kind of got me over. And at the time, guess what? We had to wear masks, right? Because of that COVID situation. And so he could barely, understand what I was saying anyway, right? And I'm kind of glad that happened. Because like I said, I forgot. I forgot because I was so nervous, man. And he had to wear a mask, and like you couldn't take that mask off. So you had to speak with it, and at the time, like, I was wearing the Under Armour. Under Armour was making masks, and I bought an Under Armour one, thick joint. And you mean to tell me this guy did all that speed, bro, just to? Wow, these guys are crazy. Did all that speed just to turn. Wow. But anyway, I was, mumbling. And I ain't gonna lie, I really couldn't even breathe in that goddamn mask. And so when he got in, when it was time to get in, and I had to tell him what all the bells and whistles do in here. That was easy though. And I forgot my shades, so I gotta put down one of the visors. I'll put down that visor. And I had to explain everything in the truck, right? And so when I took my road test, I think you got so many backups, pull-ups, and I had to parallel park. I had to back up in a straight line. I had to back up and start. I had to back up in a straight line and then commence to I had to swing over to like this weird corner. So I had to back up in a L shape pretty much and get into the spot. And I did that. And I know I used some pull-ups and everything, and I'm looking at that, and they were like, "Oh, you good, man? You good, man? Just keep going." But it wasn't pretty at all, guys. But I'm glad them guys was lenient because it was ugly. It was ugly, guys. But it was good enough for them to be confident enough to say, yeah, he got what it takes. He got it. Give him a CDL. And from there, I hit the ground running, man. I enjoyed that. But if I was to go do it now, they would just say you got to re-up on your you're parking and you're backing up and everything. Oh man, if I get them same instructors, they're gonna be like, bro, go ahead, man. I don't even know why we had you do that, bro. And mind you guys, I had a hopper, right? I had a hopper, and I believe that hopper is like, I'm gonna say that hopper probably was like 5 to 10 feet shorter than the 50. That what we got this Menard trailer, 53 footer. And if I was to do that with one of them, man, I'd be weaving in the man. Let me tell you. It'd be much easier. But I guess what I'm saying, guys, is be confident, be sure. Speak up. Don't be sitting there talking like, like you 10 years old, Talk like a man, put some bass in your voice and tell them what like it is. And when you do that, it gives them a level of perspective to say, man, either this guy knows what he's doing, he done it before, or he really wants his CDL and he's been studying. And when you do that, so they might be like, okay, well, we was going to have him go through the whole truck. But now we just gonna hop in the cab and he's just gonna explain a few things to me and we gonna get the road test going. So that's what confidence do. But then again, you got sometimes though where some people mistake your confidence for arrogance, and then you got some weak people, betas, who feel some type of way about that you having confidence and all that. So they might want to give you a hard time depending on who you get. So, but just keep in mind for that, guys. But we headed back to McKenzie, man. I'm gonna stop over here in Stanley, grab a little bit of fuel, and we're gonna get back to it. So I'll come back.